You are welcome once again to the Polity. Coming to you from the Abuja studio of Kaftan Television. My name is Dayo Mogwa. I'm excited to be here once again, and I hope you are excited to be at the other end too. And as usual, it's the two of us. It's you and I. It's myself and yourself that makes this program what it is. And so, just in case you've been having a bad day, I can assure you that at the end of this show, your spirit will be lifted, because there will be a whole lot of education, there will be enlightenment, there will be humor, and everything in between. And today, we will be talking about something that's trending. Some are very much excited about, but in the midst of that excitement, some are saying, are we not overdoing certain things? Is this not a misplacement of priority? Is this not too much in one direction when several other sectors are languishing? A whole lot of stuff. So, but today I have in the house with me to take a look at this. He's a sports journalist, he's a sports reporter, analyst, in fact, anything sports. You can call him Mr. Sports. And his name is Busayo Olowo. Busayo Olowo. You're welcome.
It's good to be back on Polity, and it's been a long time I've been here. Viewers, join us. Let's do this together. All
right. So you've seen his face on sports, his own real area, and now we're talking sports too today.
Yeah.
And the sports part that we're talking about has to do with the cash splash on the Super Falcons by Mr. President, by Governors Forum, and several other persons. So first of all, before we go to the cash splash, did you ever foresee when they stepped out, did you think that the COP was going to come here?
Before they left, I was with the team. We spent about 3-4 days together. In Abeokuta. You remember they were supposed to play 2 friendly games with the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon, which they eventually played 1. So I was with them in Ijebu Day, and also at the Abeokuta Stadium, the Gateway Stadium, Moshood Abiola National Stadium, right there in Abeokuta. And I watched the team. I was left with some reservation before they left, even at the post-match, where I asked the question to the coach. He was always saying Mission X is possible. Mission X, the team, we have to know what is at stake. The blend of players, some were not part of the friendly game, some because of visas issues and everything, they couldn't come to Nigeria. So after the game, they came back to Abuja, and which I met with them also. I was with the camp a day before they left their training ground. We spoke to him. That was even the day when a day after he brought out the final 24-man squad that will be going to Morocco. We had confidence in the goalkeeping area.
Okay.
We had Chiamaka Nadozie, who again will eventually win the CAF Goalkeeper of the Year, maybe for a record of 5 times because of what she has done in the Nations Cup. We had Chochukwu Olueyi, who will serve as the second assistant, the first assistant goalkeeper reserve. That's the number 2. She has been there over the years. She gave us this trophy several occasions in 2016, in 2018.
Wow.
So she has been there for a long time. She knows the terrain of how good it is when you win the WAFCON at that level. So I was confident of those two. That whatever situation we find ourselves, if Chiamaka needs the help of Chochukwu to come in, I know we are still covered. So for the other goalkeeper who plays for Nazara Amazing, I've seen her play in the league, and good one. She make the final cut of the 24 players. So I had my reservations for the goalkeeping strength.
Right.
Going to the defense line, I know Osinachi Oale, experienced, versatile. She has won it about 4 times now as a player of the Super Falcons. She had paired up Onome Ebi, and upcoming you had Tosin Dimei, who is coming into the ranks, into this winning her first Nations Cup, gradually stepping into the foot of the shoes of talking about Onome Ebi, who left after the last Nations Cup. And then you have Plumter Ashley, the people, the so-called Oyinbo in the team, the fair lady girl who plays from the left back. She plays for Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, making her money there. We have Anoze Michel, a micro. She's a medical. She's in the medical field right there in the United States. So combining both medical sector together and coming to play football for her is a plus for her. So we had our reservations on how some players were made. Folashade Jamilusi, top girl, the girl that scored the second goal for them. She created at least from the quarter-final. She scored. Semi-final, she got one penalty for us against South Africa, and then the final she also scored. So she had at least a good run of form to the end of the tournament. And we had some players who I don't know or I feel should not have made the team ahead of maybe Gift Monday. But when we asked the coach, coach, why not Gift Monday? Why this player? And he said, I have the final decision to make. Whatever happens is my duty. No, not that Gift Monday, it wasn't good, but at this stage, she might not be in the pattern of what I want to play in this Nations Cup. So the coach had to bring back the likes of experience and youth. The likes of Shukrat Oladapo, who had some few minutes in this tournament, in the just concluded tournament, from the Nigerian League. We had Miracle Sani, who didn't really play, but she was from the Edo Queens. Go to the midfield, Christy Uchebe, Deborah Abiodun, Alimatu Ayinde, Echegini of this world. These are blends of players who you can give it up in the pace. And when the tournament started, there was some one or two things we were looking at in terms of the play, in terms of, oh, this player is not playing a specific role. Why not do some substitution? Even if you look at the final, Deborah had to come in when they substituted them. Talking about Alimatu and the lady who carelessly gave out the first goal for the Moroccans with a pass and couldn't retract early to track down before the cross came in, where the Moroccans were on 2 goals to lean. But the coach, tactically sound, he has been assistant at several Nations Cup, so he has seen the dynamics of what a Nations Cup is, how to win a Nations Cup. For him, you know what we wrote on all social media platforms, but for the Moroccan coach was the coach that won the World Cup for Spain. Okay. George Victor Vida, and he has said that the Super Falcons is just a mid-level team. He's not even looking at us as high class. He's saying we are a mid-level team, and for a coach who has not gone to the World Cup as a coach, but gone as assistant, is just there
not in the substantive position.
He's not even in the he's an interim coach, because I asked the general secretary yesterday of the NFF, Dr. Mohamed Sansi, that hey, this capacity was an interim, because Randy Wardrum said his wife was sick and he had to go back to the US. So it's just right, hey, help us go there, manage it for now. And now, if he was going to be now saying, with the result we've gotten, will he be made confirmed as the head coach of the team? And he said, let's leave technical matter to the technical department of the NFL. But looking at the whole structure itself, it was a blend of youth and experience. And
it paid off.
And it paid off, because some of my colleagues, I had to do interview around some 1, 2, 3, 4 persons. One of them, Samuel Amadu, who writes for Sabid News and CAFonline.com news, said Busayo Mission X is possible. I met the chairman of the National Sports Commission. Mission X is possible. They said to them, hey guys, go and be playing the ball on the field. Forget about the politics behind whatever we are going to be doing to support you. Play your game.
Forget about logistics.
Just go win. And I think yesterday, that product, that mindset of let's do the job on the field. Even on Saturday, where I was before I went to the game, to where we hosted, my colleague, a friend, hosted the watch party with Ahmed Musa, who is now former Super Eagles captain, who is now the general manager of Kano Pillars, the honorable, the senior special assistants to the presidency on grassroots development and sport, talking about Honorable Adenka Anthony Adeboye, Zulu Authority, one of the Nigerian Youth Council, NYCN, Dotun was also there. So we had class of VIPs at that watch party right there. And when we scored, I said before we were going, while we were going, I said if we wear the jersey white, we will win. That Morocco will score us first, and we'll come back to win. So I was so sure.
This thing about jerseys, about colors of jerseys or patterns of jerseys.
I think at times probably it's not voodoo.
It becomes like voodoo. It becomes
some. I don't know why I said it because.
No, you are not the first person to say.
Yeah.
Usually, you have commentators talking like that.
Talk about this coaches
preferring particular colors.
So that was just my own prediction. That was just what my own thinking came that for jerseys, for team wearing jerseys. I said for them when we played the men's final in 2018 or 2019 in Morocco, the Chanigus collected 4. In the hands of the Moroccans, and we wore green in that game. So I was like, don't let us wear green, let's just wear white. That symbolize peace. So by that we finish the match.
The level of superstition that goes with this game.
So a lot of people go with it. So, and even when we scored 2-1, when they scored us first, my colleagues were like, hey, are you sure we're going to come back? I said, don't forget when we were in Abeokuta for the CA, we were playing Zambia. Before I got into the stadium where we watch in the sport writers office, the Ogun State chapter Swan, I said we will score early goal. My superstition, maybe if I play bet, which I don't, will have made money. I just said we will score early goal, and if we score early goal, we'll get 3 goals in the first half, and the Zambia will be finished. That in my end 4-5, and it ended 5-0 in that match. A lot of people were like, "Did I bet? Did I?" I said, "No, I didn't bet. I don't do it." No. So, but I just my thinking, the way I study the team, the pattern of play of each team. I sit down to write. Most of the time when you see me watch my games, my TV football match, you see me dotting the lines, marking where is this guy supposed to be, where is this player supposed to be, who is this supposed to pass to.
That's what those people who do Baba Jabu also do very.
They forecast. They just forecast. They check. What's the pattern of this team? Oh, is this team stronger?
When mathematically, this team
let's leave it to the game on that day.
When they meet away,
when you look at the Moroccan side, for example, game for game, we're not a match on the field of play.
Right.
But what wins a game is the technical ability of the coach. So if you look at what he did, we were there. I said, "Hey, coach." Some were saying immediately we considered that second goal by 30 minutes. They should have submitted that limit. So I said, no. The team will go back to the dressing room and bring her back before they will substitute her. The coach wanted to test something, which thank God it worked out, because Echegini was elbowed. She had a pain against the South African. She had to come out. So maybe they reserved her and tell her, "Hey, Kai, at this situation, you have to come and play this game." And immediately the two of them came on board. Tactics changed. And everything fired up, and we started getting the goals. At 2-1, I kept my belief. At 2-2.
No, but at 2-0, it was 2-0 first.
Yeah, at first half.
Did you still believe that it was Mission X, since they had drummed it into you before that time?
Yes.
Did you still believe that Mission X
was possible? I never changed.
Right.
Even Zulu Authority, the SSA to the presidency, said immediately when he entered, he said Nigeria will win this game, and I said
after all the male counterparts had performed that before.
No,
coming back from 4-0
from 3 goals,
4
come back,
and then
we've had this Dama Miracle in Saudi 89, we've had the Atlanta 96, we have. But you know why this one is so special? Because when you look at what transpired when we were in Abidjan last year, in the final against Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria scored first, but Cote d'Ivoire came back to win. But this was at 2 goals. A lot of people had written off the team.
Yeah, a lot of people stopped watching.
Where we were, so people were already going. But immediately we go that 1 goal back, the life came around. And when they gave them a penalty, it was at 2-1 and that. When they gave them at 2-2, when they gave them the penalty, I stood my ground. I was saying they will call out from VAR that was never a penalty. That was never a penalty.
And it was reversed.
So it was the reverse. I said, before they took that free kick, I just said, do it the Arsenal way, because I had already knew what the Moroccans were planning. Before they would take that kick, they will run out of the box and keep everybody upside. But the devil that will help the lady, the one with the jab that ran back, I've forgotten her name right now, that followed Echegini and assistant, left the game open, which Echegini just tapped in and scored. And that's the way the typical Arsenal team will score a goal. So at the end of all 90 minutes, the first thing that came to my mind was missionaries has been accomplished. Nobody gave them a chance. Everybody just believed we could get into the semi-final. Let's just crumble because we struggled against Botswana, against Algeria, goalless draw.
And the Moroccan coach who said they are just middle level.
That guy, maybe they will have been sacked because now 2 times losing the final of the it's a sad one for them. They lost it 2 years ago to the hands of South Africa at that same stadium.
Wow.
So coming back again to now lose it to Nigeria was for them even getting to the final. They had already
maybe it's part of the fact that he underrated the Nigerian team.
And when you say underrated Nigerian team, I think God of soccer just happened that day.
Right.
Don't write off. And I keep telling myself, don't write off yourself. Anybody watching us, believe. I keep saying you might have fall down. Look at this. Look at Alimatu there. I on it 4 seconds. You could not look at where to think. The Alimatu I know will not keep that ball like that. But she 5 seconds. Look at her not tracking. She was not looking for who to mark, and the girl just Masodi. I just passed the ball into the back of the net. We are left on guard. But like Honorable Philip Shuaibu said yesterday, said if you watch that game, when they scored us the second goal, Rashida had to come and said, hey girls, we are not down. We are still in this game. 2 is just a number. Let's play. Because they were there live. And when we scored this goal, this was the turning point. I said that we were coming back to win.
You know, there are life lessons to learn. Life lessons
Truly.
about not giving up.
Don't give up.
Writing yourself off.
At all.
Like you said.
Look at this goal. Before the movement, she at first time passed the ball didn't come out. She passed it again, the ball didn't come out. She just said, let me go solo. Because that ball have got it to Iluan Misi, Folashade, whom I want to have laid the ball at the first time. But on the contrary, she moved into the box and passed the ball, which was a good advantage for her. You will see the third goal. I want us to see the third goal again, where I don't know why we are not seeing the penalty call, because I had to explain it to them that at that time.
Wait. Busa, if I allow you, we are going to be doing commentary.
No, we'll be doing the. I know we are getting to the cash reward side,
exactly,
the cash class.
Exactly.
But for the fact that the girls gave us something to be happy about.
Yes,
I think
they gave us something memorable.
I had to be at the airport with them yesterday. I was there from 12, arriving at 12 to before they landed about 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon, before they were ushered out by the SGF and the Secretary to the Federation and other dignitaries, the Sports Commission chairman, ministers, governors were all there from Kwara, Imo, Kaduna. A lot of dignitaries. That place was too jam-packed yesterday. The Comptroller General of Customs, the CGC, was also there. Oh, come on. These guys have done.
Wale Adeniyi.
Yeah, Wale Adeniyi.
All right. Now, some names didn't quite feature rightly, I mean, so much. You mentioned in passing Azizat. It looks as if this was not a tournament. She
scored a goal. At least she gave us the first goal of this championship.
But she used to be like the live wire of the. She and is it Nandozie or something? Used to be like
Chamaka. Yeah, age is already telling on
them.
On Azizat, but she's still the player we still need in this team, and that's why I keep saying the likes of Francesca Odega came back. Tochukwu Oloyi still in the team. They've been there. They've seen it all. The fear of going. So the coach
intimidation is zero.
Is zero for them.
Yeah.
But that's why I said how to manage a team is more key as a coach.
True.
Some coaches don't want to always this guy now if I no put her for team.
Then go.
Wahala go dey, division go dey my team. You understand? So, but they have to talk to themselves. One goal, make sure next. So if you are not playing, support the team. And that's why I keep. Even when I was coaching, I used to tell my players, "Hey guys, and not be everybody go start."
Exactly. In fact, not be everybody go
even play. Yeah. I remember back then in school.
Let's not divert to. Yes, let's not turn this into an entire. No, so they've done us very proud.
Yeah.
Very, very proud. Like from zero, from the back to the front. It's huge, and we must applaud them. And Nigerians are truly very.
But I'm angry.
You're angry?
Yeah.
That
they didn't allow us to see them in the open top roof bus.
Oh.
The bus was at the airport. I will say this please, federal government, that would have been the best. The show you did at the Transcorp was nothing for me. But seeing the players with that trophy, they've done this before. So when I saw the bus at the airport, I was like, oh, this is the best time. Let this train move from the airport, as you have told us in the press release the NFL made. They will carry that trophy, sit down on top of that vehicle, dancing. The DJ was there, the band were already there, the supporters club. But I just saw them, white bus, Costa. I said, oh, this is not too good. This is not too good.
Okay,
but Tinubu has done well. President, he did well yesterday.
Yeah, so big up to all of you. Congratulations once again to the Super Falcons and to all Nigerians. It's a huge one. Winning the 10th.
Yes.
Wow.
History making. You know one thing about this tournament? The brand new trophy, and this time $1 million for the winner. So the Falcons, they were making money from the first 4 games. They collected 150,000. When they got to the quarter final, they got 350. When they got, these guys are money making machine. I told my daughter, you must play football by that.
We all need to go and dust up our kits. And
yeah, maybe I can still be caught by under 20.
All right, now, so let's go to the next level of the reward. Yeah. No doubt they deserve to be rewarded. No doubt. Nobody has, I don't think any Nigerian has any issue with that. But I think that there are some grumblings here and there about the size
of what they got.
Of what they got. Maybe after this break, let's take a breather and put some things right, and then we get back.
And Rashidat will come. Hey!
In a remarkable show of appreciation for their historic victory at the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations WAFCON in Morocco, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has conferred national honors on all 24 players and 11 technical crew members of the Super Falcons. At a presidential reception held in their honor, President Tinubu reaffirmed his administration's commitment to sports development, pledging increased investment in women's football and youth empowerment across the country.
We have inspired millions, especially young girls, who now see the proof that their dreams are valid and achievable. You inspired me too. I hereby conferred on the players the 11-man technical team with national honor of Additionally, I hereby direct the allocation of 3-bedroom apartments. In addition, there is a cash award of the Naira equivalent of $100,000 each to the 24 players. And the equivalent of 50,000 to the 11-man technical team. We will continue to encourage you, encourage the next generation and other generations after you.
First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu commended the Super Falcons, describing them as role models and symbols of courage, determination, and excellence.
Your triumph at the 2024 Women African Cup of Nations in Morocco was not just a win, but a testament of resilience, teamwork, and determination. You played with passion, confidence, and an unshakable belief in yourselves that it is not over until it is over. You are all role models to our young girls in Nigeria, and across the continent. You have shown them what is possible if we work hard, and it pays off eventually, and they too can rise to greatness.
Chairman of the National Sports Commission, Shehu Diko, hailed the Super Falcons' achievements as a testament to national unity, belief, and excellence.
Focus on every Nigerian girl that with courage, commitment, and hard work, there's nothing she cannot achieve. To all Nigerians, let this victory be kindled our hope. Let it remind us that when we unite behind a common goal, we are unstoppable. As we celebrate this remarkable moment, we are reminded again that sports remain one of the most effective tools to promote unity and national cohesion, and indeed drive the economy. For 90 minutes and beyond, Nigerians from every tribe, faith, religion were bound together by a common hope, sharing the great white flag with one voice. In victory, we find each other. In celebration, we remember who we are, and that we are much stronger together.
The team captain Rashidat Ajibade dedicated the WAFCON victory to the squad and every young Nigerian girl aspiring to reach the top through hard work and perseverance.
These achievements are not ours alone. They belong to every Nigerian who dares to believe that we can compete with the best and emerge victorious. It's a celebration of every young girl in our villages, towns, and cities who dares to dream. Every family that believes in the power of unity, and Nigeria who carries our green and white flag with pride. This 10th title is for you, Mr. President. It is for Nigerians, it is for Super Falcons, and it is for every young child who believes and dreams to be on this stage someday.
The 2024 WAFCON triumph marked Nigeria's 10th title and a continued reign in African women's football. Zainab Akogun, reporting for Kaftan TV News, Abuja.
All right, welcome back, viewers. You're still on to the Polity, and we've been talking about the Super Falcons and the wonderful performance that they put up in the tournament, leading to their clinching the trophy. It's laudable, it's commendable, and we give it all to them. But then we want to talk about the cash splash that the federal government gave to them, and that has raised not a few eyebrows around the country, and that's what we like to take a look at now.
Yeah.
So the items, the federal government said each player goes away with $100,000, and then coaches $50,000, and aside from that, a house, a 3-bedroom flat, and then also the Officer of the Order of the Niger Award. Yeah, let's take a look critically at that. How much does $100,000 translate to?
Official rate 131, 1,311.
Okay, so we're talking in the region of about.
So if you are getting 100,000, you are getting about 131 million.
So viewers, they are watching us pause. So 131 million naira.
Coaches will get, let's say roughly,
about 60 something
or 70.
Not up to 70, but about 68 or 67, 68 million naira. Yeah, this is not bad beleo.
No, but I'll start with the government.
We're just saying.
Maybe viewers can let them call.
Exactly. So,
because I would say,
you can call in. You can call in.
Immediately I got that news yesterday, what first came to my mind is, oh God, why did you not qualify for the Nations Cup? Because I'm the media officer, Beach Soccer, Super Sandy Goose.
Okay.
And if you had qualified for the Nations Cup, it would have been a long time we won it. And if you had qualified, I know we'll get to the final. Maybe they will have also. I was just looking, calculating everything from my brain, consoling myself like, whoa. But I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because like my sister, very good family friend, my namesake, the media officer of the team. She was a lady. We patched up through sports, and when I was in the other side, when I was in my former office, she was supposed to be my deputy. But as at that time, God just did a visa, a document. She had to fly to UK to study abroad, do her master's. And when her name popped up with the news that she becomes the media officer of the Super Falcons, I was elated. And the way a lot of people were wondering, the way we hugged yesterday and at the airport, like, who? Besides, how close I said, no, this is a family affair, and I'm happy. We've been written congratulations messages to her. So that from my own side, I'm happy that she got the coach, a very good friend. We'll have had him on the show today, but I know he's still resting. They slept about 2:30, 3 o'clock last night after the party they did for them at the Transcorp Hilton. So for each of them, I'll be happy for them if I have a family member, because some of them, they are the breadwinners of their family. Governor Sorum money has been 10 million naira each. I wanted to calculate how many APC governor do we have in the current. So I was calculating, so 10 million naira. This is my, even the players, 6 Super Eagles players, has given them 1 million, 24 players.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 24, 6 players.
Super Eagles?
Yes.
Wow.
6 of them came 24 million.
Okay, they put 24 million together and said, okay,
and
take that's 1 million each
to the players. I don't know how much they gave the official.
I don't think anybody will have any grouse with those ones, because those are from private pockets. But when you dole out the common patrimony, I guess that we need to be a lot more careful. I'm sure that some people will say, because you see, because again, when you set a standard, when you set this kind of standard, you're not likely to be able to go down from it. Let's not mix up issues. We have no issue. I have personally no issue with appreciating people. Yeah. But at the same time, you must be careful that it does not become an overkill. Yeah, true. Because again, we is in the same country. We had a time when it was just a mere handshake. The Obasanjo days. Yeah. Many of us said that was wrong. Yes. But you do not now go from one extreme to another extreme. Because if you set the standard of 131 million, what happens if we have another win? Will you go to
the chant team is already in Zanzibar.
Exactly.
Very friendly matches. I think I'm still looking at, is it 100 or is it 10,000? See, I'm still finding my way to believe
that is just $10,000. No,
you know,
no, they wouldn't. If it was $10,000, then they would have made the other one $5,000.
No, that's what I'm saying. But at the level of where Baba was yesterday, maybe over excitement.
Okay, so
triggered, because when you look at his statement, he said, "Your win has inspired me." No, he said at first I didn't want to watch, but when my people came, they tuned it. When it was 2-0, I wanted to, I was angry. But I was still there watching, and that when it came to 1, he started believing they can do it, and at the end they did it. And he now said, even though my wife almost forgot my dinner, he chose his word carefully. So now, when he got to your win has inspired is the win to millions of Nigeria. I hereby, on behalf of the good people of the nation, confer to you the order of the Niger. They shouted, and now Baba Bidizo, whatever. And he said, in addition, probably they've written what they want to do.
Yes.
So, as Baba just looked, now 110,000, probably. But out of excitement, it's very possible. Yeah. I'm telling you, in a few days we'll start hearing one or two things, snippets. We did, but to be more candid, appreciation is key.
It's key
because when I started calculating
there's no doubt about
how much each person will get. I was telling some people last night, I said, hey, I know, but you can't even, some of them you cannot do some things. But on the other side, when we get there, we know. calculation almost came yesterday. 1+1. But to another angle, like where we are going to, is it good setting that standard.
That kind of standard. Because what it means is that you are not likely going to
go
come lower.
The Super Eagles got MON
At that time, yes.
and 2-bedroom flats.
At the time, yes.
So I'm wondering, is it the manner the way the girls won?
Or is it because no?
Or is it because of the 10 times creating a record for the
record?
A lot of things joins into this appreciation. Like I said, it might be over excitement. It might be the manner they came from 2 goals down to win. It might be the manner of the fact that the brand new trophy itself is coming back to Nigeria for the very first time. The first time is launched, and it's Nigeria that is hosting it. So look at all those things in place. But to the common man who has not eaten one day, who has not even had the opportunity to eat, with the person who says, hey, whatever it is now, let me go into town and start with hunting or looking for this family and saying, oh, now your daughter be Rashida, that be, God forbid, we don't want to see that.
Even beyond that, you have a situation, for example, in a country where the 35,000 naira wage award that was given 2 years ago, in some places, it has still not been paid. And this is 2 years after. Somewhere in Owerri, somewhere in Kaura Namoda, somewhere in Igara, somewhere in Benin, somewhere in Sokoto, somewhere in Kafanchan, somebody is slaving away on a farm. Somebody is slaving away in a factory. And these are people who, together run the economy. And some of them will never earn 1/10 of that till they die.
It's true.
Now, you want to ask, how many professors will earn 131 million naira?
How many journalists? No, let's not go professor. How many journalists like us?
How many journalists will earn that in 2 lifetimes? No, so if we must be careful how we the optics that we trigger that we trigger, because there are several persons. We're in a nation of where we are rated as one of the hungriest, one of the poorest, and so if you can dole out 131 million naira for this feat, why won't you do same for the common man? Why won't you do so for a student who makes a first class? In this country, it's still a struggle for any university to support a first class graduate with even 1 million naira. It's still, they are still, we have had in recent times, I think LASU did something big, whether was it 1 million or 10 million, I've forgotten. I think LASU did something, I think UNILAG did something like that. But those are 2 out of over 100 universities.
Over 200.
Over 200 universities. So we need to have I think so, and I hope that viewers will call in, and the line is open. 08029938365 is the number. I'll take it slowly. 08029938365. So let's have you call in, because you see, we should all have a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
Everybody cannot be footballers.
Do you know? I'm attached to several federation platforms. So immediately that thing announced, one of the federation I said, is this sport not part of Nigerian sport? And this is all they've done. They've not gotten close. Go to handball. Go to arm wrestling. Arm wrestling just finished their event. Nigeria finished top. Is the president going to host them? We are not too sure.
Exactly, you're not sure.
Handball, under 18, under 20. Nigeria has gone, in the past 8 years, has won under 18. They've not even seen the first lady. So, are we only saying if you are not playing football
then
the other sport? And that's why we have the A-listers, you have the B-listers, and in Nigeria they always say football and other sports.
Wow.
That's the narration.
Actually, football is described as the king of sports.
Yes, king of. So I think in that narration we should also look it down, because the morale for other sports to not do well.
Exactly.
Will it not be killed? Has it not be killed by saying, hey, they're not going to send us now?
They're not send us. Even if we bring the trophy. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my first caller is here. Wow. Abubakar from Gwagwalada. Let me tell them your name.
Good afternoon, sir.
You're welcome.
A professional media practitioner. It is nice to To be on to you, I greet your guest, Avocat from Gwagwalada.
Thank you very much.
It's a good topic of discussion. It's a nice one. Congratulations to Super Falcon for putting on an impressive performance. They made Nigerian proud. They yet again raised the flag of Nigeria on global scale. They made us proud. Indeed, it's a nice one. And congratulations to Mr. President and the First Lady for hosting them. At least the Super Falcon rub on the image of Mr. President and the First Lady.
Correct.
But what we are saying, there are a lot of Nigeria who had a plight of outstanding entitlement, like our veteran retired police officers who are yet to pay the entitlement. There are federal retirees. There are a lot of issues. And we have our military men and officers who suffer casualties, who are laying in a hospital. They should be rewarded and they should be shown concern. That's what we are all saying. It's a good one. But they should give the sense of belonging to all Nigerians,
correct,
not only Super Falcons.
Right. Thank you so very much, Abubakar.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So that's the point.
I think that's a good point, Abubakar from Gwagwalada, because it's true. Because
true.
When you wonder,
that's what you were just saying.
Yes.
Even within the same
sport ecosystem,
you find
probably maybe the narration is changing, because when you look at this current National Sports Commission, I think they're about driving the sport. The mandate the president has given to them is to create a sport economy.
All right.
And when we were in Abeokuta, all these other 18 girls under 20 who did practically well, they were being given something to motivate them to do more.
All right.
So maybe across other places.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome to the Polity.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Right. Can you cut down the volume of your TV set?
Yeah, thank you. I'll do that.
All right. Let's hear you. Your name, your location, and then from.
I am speaking from Ibadan.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate Nigeria and those beautiful ladies who made us proud. I listened to you analyzing what is given to what. I heard you speaking about the university. You're speaking about people suffering in the village. And whatever. I want to tell you that education has its budget. Sport has its budget. Whatever is given to those girls are from sports budgets. Now, that things are so bad. It is moral boosting for everybody. Even for the president himself to do well, to win us trophy in everything. So we really need to encourage our youth. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I think I'll follow.
Thank you very much.
Akinsomi Soye from Ibadan. That's another big discussion.
Right.
He has diverged this discussion to another sector. He says education has its budget, sport has its budget, finance has its budget, security.
Everybody have their budget.
So now,
but let me before you go ahead, let me quickly say that I doubt whether you have budget for winning, because you never can say that you will win. So some of these monies being splashed will be they are from some contingency funds.
Yes.
They are from maybe security votes.
Yes.
So you can't really budget and say, oh, you are going to win. Let's
think, because.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to the Polity. Yes.
I'm calling from Abakaliki State.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
State.
Your name.
Yeah. I'm Osuma Friday calling from Abakaliki.
Okay, Osuma Friday.
That's Abakaliki. That's my city.
Right. Yeah. What they are doing is their topic is very nice. But one thing is that you look at what is happening in university today. You may not even know who have the real answer first class. Because the way they are doing in terms of all this, the way they are just doing what they're doing in university, it's very nice to award or to give or compensate somebody or to at least appreciate somebody who has fought for the university. It's very, very nice. It's a very good topic. But the problem is that if you look at that for those women, it's a practical something. It's what you can see how they have already what the road they have declared their path to get what they got. But if you talk of university, you see some lecturers or some people will now go and start giving flexing some lecturers on one way or the other. You don't even know the actual person, the actual effort the person has made. But this one is as a pressure something. You have a clear conviction that they have tried. They have they have already done something that is worth appreciating. But in terms of first class, you see somebody may even have a first class. He may not even know how to speak or even to do something.
He may not be able to defend the certificate.
Because of the way he has already passed through.
I agree with you.
That is why it is right to go. Somebody have already measured one or two explains that I'm paid heavily. It's not something you follow the person all the time to see. But at the end of the day, you see the class, or the class is already caution. You see someone who goes for class, you can be more practical or done very well. Or even pass more than that person that you see that goes for class.
All right. Let's leave it there. Good point. You've made your point.
What they are that to appreciate someone who goes for class is very nice.
Yeah. So he's saying there's no doubt that it's good to also celebrate educational excellence.
Like I said,
you cannot be too sure how they even arrived at the first class.
True,
which is true,
because like what Mr. Kinson Misoye said from Ibadan mentioned is that there's budget.
Yeah,
and that's one thing about our sport. I know. Before you go for the tour, okay, where did they see 12 billion naira for going to the Olympics last year? We spent 12 billion naira just under 3 weeks. That was the money the presidency said, hey, Olympics, let's go. And we came back empty-handed.
Was it in the budget?
Rescue fund.
That's what I'm saying.
No, rescue fund. But now, for this year now, I think there's a triple raise of fund for the Sports Commission to do so many things. So when we are going for tournaments, there's always match bonuses. There's also winning bonuses.
Sure.
There's also this contingency money. So the case, we got to this thing, something happened, this
happened. Let's take this. Don't lose the train of your thoughts. Hello?
Hello?
You're welcome to the Polity.
Yeah, this is Dike calling from Kubu, Abuja.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
Based on the issue you are discussing, for the government to surprise these children is not just ordinary. It's by merit. Those children merit it.
True.
Because of what they provide their time, they provide their mindset, they provide the energy to give Nigeria what they want. To win a trophy is not an easy thing. This money is not up to what politicians are spending. Check it. Like you said that education and perhaps these people are not taking any monthly salary after this tournament. And next tournament, some of them will not be there.
So injuries might take some of them away.
So anything government gets to them is for them and for life. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.
Education, another dimension. Truly, you have spoken my mind several times to when I start calculating how much, because it's true. Gift Monday would have been part of this team. She was at the last tournament,
but she was not part of this.
She was not part of this. Maybe next year it could be a turn. Some of them know. Okay,
so you're saying it's for some people it's a one-off
thing,
right?
So a lot of people are already talking about. There was a rumor last week that says before the match, I think after the semi-final, that assistant has said after this tournament she will retire from the national team. but she had come out. She never said that. But a lot of people are already saying go, go, go.
Yeah.
It is only in Nigeria here we say when you are 31, 32, leave the national team. So we talk about Mata of Brazil. Mata played till 38, 39.
What's the name of that Cameroonian who kept playing till 38 or something? Let's take this. Hello.
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 You are
We
live.
can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Shizbe.
From? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Port Harcourt, Rivers State.
Go on, please.
Okay, yeah, so I feel like the money that was given to the Nigerian national team, like the female one, is too much. Maybe you could have given them like half, and maybe use the remaining to do like, let's say, some more dams, maybe refinery or roads. Like, our money for one person is just too much. And when I heard this money, I was so shocked. I was like, how you this money, that amount of money? I know, yes, some politicians have that amount, but bro, that money is just too much. I feel like maybe in the coming days, Tinubu can come up and say he was meant to say $10,000, $100,000.
Another thought. Another thought.
Yeah, my guest here said the same thing, that it's possible that he was trying to say $10,000 or maybe.
I think that one is a mistake, and if some of the players, are smart, they can actually use that money and try and develop at least their village or their town, or at least build something like a factory where they can employ
other
some people in their
People and start
village.
making money for themselves.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for calling in. Thank you. Now, so we have a mix. We have a mix.
Thought.
And that's what it is.
You see, somebody saying 10,000. I'm still thinking. This one, I'm happy that if this one it gets to this girl, because I don't want the situation. We are already saying yesterday that it will be very soon. We'll start hearing, no, we didn't make 100,000. It was 10. The money has not dropped because, well, Tinubu is a talk and give government.
Even if it's an error, even if it's an error, at this point, I think it will be better for the government to just leave it the way it is.
You can't come back and start blocking it. I know I was sleeping off. I dozed off when I mean no. But even if it's an error, I think it has already gone out.
It's gone.
And the president has spoken. And even the MC we keep talking about it, that this is what the president has said. You would have quickly say, no, calm down, don't go there. But
if you needed to amend anything, you should have amended it there.
But kudos, I think what Akola has said.
In the end, I hope that this line is properly drawn by people who are viewing. Nobody's saying they should not be appreciated.
Yeah,
we're just saying the level, the amount of reward, considering that there are several persons, there are several needs, there are people developing tools, who have inventions that need to be supported. These are some of the areas that should also get attention. It should not be, you see, it's sounding like somebody said. Somebody says, maybe because we have nothing to celebrate, maybe because the daily life of people is quite dull, the nation is not achieving so much, it's underachieving in several sectors. So we look at this opportunity and overblow it.
The jubilation I would have loved to see was that open roof parade. Everybody, when they were going from the airport, when they were coming out, I could hear feelers because they didn't allow any car to overtake them, so we had to come to the service lane. I could hear, now the Falcons, they go, Super Falcons, but if they had seen them,
that's one. And that's what the Nduka of Bade people
did now under 17. Then
yes.
We've done it in 2013 when the boys won the Nations Cup in South Africa.
Really have been good.
So that would have given them, than keeping them in a coastal bus, and people are wondering, is that not the team going? I think they have done that
with some doubt. It should have been very clear. Would have been.
They would have enjoyed themselves and would have enjoyed the system.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome to the Polity.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay. I'm calling from Cosmo.
And your name is?
Raphael,
you're welcome. Yeah, let's hear your own contribution.
I'm happy with your program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But one thing we should not forget in life is that something that belongs to somebody. Football is something that everybody is happy, and we're happy that day. Why is it that here in Nigeria we should not allow something that's given to people, just like those who were what Mr. President did to them? We are happy. And now some are trying to see if they will pollute some minds of Nigerians, which is not good. Those are not good. Those are all the things that used to take Nigeria backwards. The nature we are doing. We have a lot of envy, jealousy, all those things. We don't mind our business sometimes. It's not good. Don't Mr. President gave those things. It is their time and it's them. They encourage others. You should stop talking all these things. We are trying to pollute Nigeria's mind, which is not good. If you allow them, everything belongs to somebody. What is done to you is done to you. We should stop politicians. A lot of politicians used to adjust Nigerian monies, go to you, say, we don't talk about all those things. This one is just for those people. We should allow those things. We should encourage others.
All
We should
right.
encourage Nigerians.
All right.
Encourage everybody. What belongs to you is not it's not saying. It's not saying it's just a gift from Mr. President. We should appreciate and thank the guests. I'm not happy with what some people are talking about those because they saw a lot of my brothers that have received that day. They saw them. They saw the currency is even bigger than that money that they give to them. Please, thank you for the program.
All right, thank you very much.
Another thing, you see, like I said, for me, I'm enjoying the fact that I've gotten people supporting my opinion.
Of course,
saying this is their time.
Yes,
because when you wonder the fact that if injury comes, let me take an example of an Arsenal player who Arsenal had just ended his contract just some weeks ago, Tomiyasu Takeori. He played only 5 minutes last season for the Gunners.
No, see,
I'm coming to so
let me just allow this one, and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, my brother.
Yeah, this is Joshua Dunia from Buari, Abuja. I want to contribute to the program.
Thank you.
Go ahead, sir.
I really want to say this, that those who are looking at what the anchor people are saying as if they are discouraging any gift or reward, I think we are not understanding it. A country that is not doing well, just like someone else has said, there are policemen who have died trying to secure this nation. What government promised they will give to them, they have not given anything to their families. Their children cannot go to school. There are military men out there in the bush today that are dying in the hands of these kidnappers and gunmen. There is not, what are we really doing to encourage this military that they should be willing and ready to die for their nation? Because they know very well that when they die, something will be done to their families and their children will be well catered. There are so many people that are on strike today because what government are supposed to pay to them, they are not paying it. So it's not as if somebody is against whatever. Yes, there is the need for us to encourage people to be patriotic. But in a situation where others are dying and nobody claims to be seeing what is happening, nobody claims to know what those people are doing. Brethren, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Sport is okay, but the way we are going, we can even make some people develop hatred for some parastatals because it's like they are the ones that are being cared for, while others are being left to die. Nobody knows what they are doing. So I think that is what those, my understanding. Sincerely speaking, there was a time, I think it was during the time of Baba Obasanjo, when he was talking about handshake. The Nigerians were not happy about it.
Yeah, exactly. That was unfair too.
We said handshake is not enough.
Exactly.
Handshake is not enough. So we encourage the idea of giving reward, but you don't give the reward as if you already have it. Well, others are dying in abject poverty. You are claiming you don't have money. You cannot help them. then when it comes to brethren, if we are going to compare this thing, the security we are still fighting in this country, there was no security in this country. Are we going to be talking about sports? It is when all things are well, the country is well secured and everybody is living happily, everybody can at least take their 3 square meals, that we will begin to talk about sports and every other thing.
Very good point, Dunia. Thank you very much for calling in.
The Lord will help us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
think it's a balanced thing.
It's a balanced discussion, and I want this to this caller. Immediately, the Ivorians won the Nations Cup. I think this same kind of gesture was given to the Ivorians. It just came into my mind right now. Right. They gave them an apartment. Each player went with, I think, $100,000.
Okay.
Yeah, $100,000 US by the Ivorian president. I think I'm very correct. And some houses, the coach, MB, one of the highest ranked award they could confer. They gave the players national award. So I think, oh yeah, our president didn't go to the Nations Cup, but he watched. He sent Shetima the VP. So I think that innovation came from him. But all in all, sincerely, sports is the driving seat that unites everyone together. Yesterday there was no, I'm from Igbo, I'm from Hausa, you are from Adamawa.
Yeah.
It was a collection of everyone.
There's no doubt about it.
Everyone wants to just enjoy, have the fun, celebrate with these players, show face with them, be in line with them and says, come, we are one Nigeria. And that's how our president has looked into. I think we are all in good for this precious time that Nigeria Super Falcons have been able to win, and winning it right is just good for them. I want to also say this, that we are here. The president has made this order, whether it's one time injury can set in. I was talking about Tomiyasu. Only 5 minutes he played for Arsenal, and Arsenal is wondering, hey, if we keep you on our payroll for another time, when do we know you will be back from injury? And they terminated his contract mutually, and he said he's happy with it. So for these players, life-threatening injury can come at any time. What will they fall back on if they don't have all this kind of little money to keep themselves going in the future?
What will they fall back on as we take this call? Hello? Welcome to...
Hello, good afternoon to you, I guess.
Mohammed from Maiduguri.
Yeah, so I'm really enjoying your program, really. What the caller said, last time I called with you, you said you want to be my advocate because I'm batting for welfare of workers.
Yes.
Actually, you know, in Nigeria, whatever business you do, it is human workers that are backbone. So if you buy and sell, those who actually get in money, that's what I'm thinking, and you sell to them, so you buy another good. So workers are the pillar of every country in the first place. So anybody that is joking with workers, any businessman should not applaud him. That is why I have to say it vocally. Because I have to give customers the secretariat that I can give them anything they want in my businesses, because at the end of the month they will remit or they settle their bills. So for that, they are good partner in business, and I have to cry for them in the first place. So that is the reason when I want to be an NLC leader or whatever. I don't believe in that NLC and the ASU. So that one is that. The issue is our players. I could remember I was in Obalende when one coach played Atlanta 96. I had to pick my car that day because of the crash of television that was going in Obalende. I still remember this issue. I can still say it. I live the following day. Come and take my car. So that is something I always say about sport. Nigeria is a sport. Please, nothing to support our players. At the same time, the government should look into some of these little problems that are making people to cry out. You see, when things were going, nobody cared about all these things. It's them plain. I meet like on daily basis, so there's no big deal. But the situation where one state director in trust will sit down and take all the bill of workers. Right?
Guess what, Mohammed? Guess what, Mohammed? Half of what you're saying is not coming out properly. So we will appeal to you to call back. It's not coming out well. there's a problem with the network. Sorry. If you can call back, it will be very good.
I pick what you're saying, that we should look at some ministries or some people in offices where instead of what they need to get is 10, they'll write 100 just to make money for themselves, cheating the government. And I think we are always, when it comes to this kind of a thing, it's involved in Nigeria system. Just a few days ago, I don't know, was it last week? Yeah, Tinubu was addressing a maybe a set of people. He said, and I could remember, I said, ask your governors what are they doing with what we are giving them.
Sure, yes.
It's supposed to get to the local government. It's supposed to get to every part of the state. They are the one that is seeing. So a lot of things that when we talk about these rewards given to the players or to these ladies, I will also bring it down to that statement.
Yeah, Busayo, the point again
because
remains,
if there's hunger in your state, you as a governor, what are you doing? You are getting money. Some of them are just enriching their pocket.
Let's take this. Oops, okay, we lost him.
So understand.
So Busayo, I think that we need to look at it again this way. Because yes, it can be very touching when an athlete loses his foot or
arm or whatever, injury or whatever.
But we're saying, some of us are saying that this applies across board.
True.
I can never forget, one church I used to attend, one of the pastor's sons on holiday went to work in a pure water factory. Let me take this. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're welcome to the Polity. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is my name. I'm calling you from. Yes.
From where?
This is my name. I'm calling you from
Dusialaji. Go ahead.
Yes. I don't know why Nigerians are complaining about it. Yes. I don't know why Nigerians are complaining about the amount of money. These people have done a good job. These girls have tried.
Thank you.
10 times winners. 10 times winners. Hello?
We can hear you. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's not true.
Will that be all? Okay, thank you very much for calling in. We really have limited time now.
Yeah.
We must run. We have barely 17 minutes or thereabouts. Now, two quick things. Number one, as we talk about this, nurses in around the country are going on strike from next week.
The answer has been done that nurses department has their budget.
No. It's the government. It's the totality of the government. So as we speak, nurses are going on strike. Several areas in the economy are crying, need help. Now, when you talk about an athlete losing his feet, I was talking about my pastor's son who went to work in a pure water factory, and in the course of sealing, they have this very sharp equipment. He lost 2 fingers. Young man, I mean, that boy was barely 18 or thereabouts, just on holiday like this. And he lost 2 fingers. Nobody's going to attend to him. In fact, treating him, the factory gave one paltry sum, and the rest of us had to begin to raise the money to treat him. For days, that guy was writhing in pain. And the family were not well off. So it was a very trying time. Let's take this. Hello? Hello, yeah?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Abakar. I'm calling from Kasina.
You're welcome. Go on.
All right, thank you, sir. I really enjoyed the topic of you did it today. What I want to say about this, actually, like you have been saying, we are not angry with the amount they have been given, the appreciation they have been given. And I think that they are trying to justify that with an injury. So when a player having an injury, I know because they put a lot, maybe he lost. But what about our soldiers and police? We're not talking about injury there. We are talking about life or death. when we talk about that. That's it. And let me come back and so that I'll make it snappy. The aspect of sport. This Olympic that has just passed, I could remember one of our cyclists. They say the government could not even afford to get him a bicycle to use on the day of the competition.
No.
So
He eventually got.
I think a lot of you. Sorry, Abaka, I would say this to quickly counter. Some of us, we are too good with social media to quickly respond. What transpired, the lady was too overzealous in posting that she had competed in a sport. She had a bicycle. So there was just a chance for her to take on that event. And she felt that the Germans were like, okay, come and ride if you want to do it. The tweet she made was just like, oh, this is a ride from a German, as looks like how do I use the word now? I'm saying referring to somebody giving me a gift. It is not the federal government that didn't provide the bike for her. She had done a cycling event, so you can put in for as many events, and that
you know what we're going to do, Busayo? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, let him just finish. Because it's on air, let him just finish. Finish your thoughts. Finish expressing your thoughts. Hello?
Super Eagles have won the AFCON.
Yeah.
How much are they expecting?
They've honored them now.
Yes.
In 2013.
I'm from Katsina. I'm speaking to you. All these bandits.
Oh my God.
The network has not been friendly now. The network has not been friendly, but I want to correct. I've always said, I think we were in that conversation yesterday too, and I mentioned it that this bicycle thing, that's one major thing somebody was pointing out, that Nigeria cannot afford bicycle at the Olympic. I started correcting that narrative. She had done a sport. It was just like, hey, okay, let me take part in this, and she has a bicycle from the Germans, and she went tweeting about it like the Germans gave me a bicycle to ride in this sport, which is, I can do that.
Was that the issue?
That was just the issue.
Because I think it was much more than that.
She
to
said,
the point where the embassy there had to get involved and all that.
No. At the Olympics,
yes.
Before you go, the federation will request for the type of sport you're doing. They submit it, just like Opheli's Gates. Opheli's issue is different from cycling. Opheli's issue that maybe they didn't register for our own race because maybe they felt she could do 200 meters while taking her for 100, which is a higher distance race than 100 sprint, and so do that. But for this cycling lady, she had competed in her sport in the race she put in, so it's just like an additional thing. Like, okay, let me try this, and the Germans, who has at multiple provided the bicycle for her. As at that time, the government, the ministry had already provided, but has not arrived into Paris. Okay, just like the same thing that the Super Falcons training kit didn't get to them to, like, I think the semi-final.
Yeah, but I think that
but they put all,
we must as a nation begin to put our acts together to ensure that those things can work. It's not rocket science.
Yeah,
we should not keep allowing even people who want to troll us. There are people, as a government, you should know that there are people who want to troll you.
That's what I'm saying.
Who are
just there to just troll the country, to drag the country.
So, but if you provide them with the weapon, of course they would deploy it. Let me take this. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon, presenter.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. This is Safiano calling from Kefi.
All right, go ahead, Safiano.
Yes, the topic of the day. I was congratulating the Super Falcons. But my problem is that we have this kind of money giving footballers, while our brothers and sisters are in the village without facilities, without hospital, without school, without roads. It's very, very unfair. Unless our government do something. Look at how people are being killed. Benue, Plateau, and other northern states. If you can put this money in another channel, it can not help us. Thank you. That is my take.
Thank you, Safiano. I like that.
I like that.
You make it very
before I leave this conversation and we'll get. Let me now. Choma Jua, Atlanta Olympic, the first lady that won the gold medal for Nigeria in the 1996 Olympics. Just yesterday, was given the promise of 25 years of the three. After 25 years. 25 or 90, almost here.
Those are things that should not happen.
The government of Lagos, I saw the picture this morning, giving out the certificate of a 3-bedroom or so, 3-bedroom. So when so a lot of things, when this thing happens, that's why I keep saying, hey, yeah, good. But Tinubu, for one thing I've ever known him for, is a talk and do person. If he says 3-bedroom,
he will give you.
Is renewable estate. Hey, Wiki, find the estate for these people. Let them. He doesn't want a stain. So, but at this level of our time, celebration comes. Like I said at the beginning of this show, probably over anxiety. It could be, you know. For me, the way I saw Baba yesterday reading, they just wrote that thing. Tinubu is a man that he doesn't read paper like this. He says everything. He knows what to say.
Once he sees a few lines, then
he knows what to. Yeah, so probably what he might have written is $10,000, and but Baba, just as he was in that mood of happiness, the inspiration that the girls have brought to him, winning the trophy, which he has said it as the president. It will stand. It will stand.
Definitely.
Anything that maybe after they now go, Baba, you made mistake. Well, I've just, you will have. That's gone.
It's gone.
So I don't want us to bring it back to start deliberating on it. But for the security, for this,
for the
is it not in this same?
Is this not in the same?
Is this not in this same system? One time, late chief of army staff said, "I will expose some things." How did he end? Atairu or whatever, who died in the plane crash.
Oh, okay.
Something. So, is this our system where you want to do good? But some people might impede it, because when Tinubu said it, that go and ask your local governments, go and ask your state governors, we give them security, this one will come, this, what are the governors doing with it? Tinubu cannot just come from Abuja to from FCT now, enter Oshu and be distributing money. His business. That's why it's the government of the state, or do road.
It's not his business, except federal roads.
You understand? So the money they get in the state government, are they doing it for the value of their citizens in the state? So when he does this kind of a giving out an award and everything, I pray they will get their house very soon. Pray maybe before the end of that one is. But when they do this kind of a thing, it's one-off. Now they might have learned, we made a mistake from whatever. Okay, let's take it next time. Because Chan is around the corner, and those boys in Chan, by the grace of God, I'm also willing. Sponsors, please. I have accreditation already from CAF. Look at me. Let's be there. We Mr. Morocco.
You're using my program to solicit. Let's take this. Hello.
Hello, Captain TV.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Captain TV.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. What I was saying that the money is not too much for the girls.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
The network has been poor today.
The ones politicians are getting away. Is it near to that?
Okay.
So
thank you.
But is this not, Mr. D? Is it not in this same country that we hear that snakes swallow millions?
No.
Wait. I'm just coming to some.
No. See, we must refuse to think that way.
I'm
very
just saying,
pedestrian. Because what it means is that you are justifying that kind of thing, and you are thinking that it should remain, and so everybody should find a way by which they can milk the. No.
That's not way. No. I'm just saying. It's called.
Hello. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, Captain TV.
Right.
Good afternoon. You know, the topic you are on, I'm happy for the gift
being given to these ladies. If you look at the team from the beginning to the end, they have tried. And on the field there, any human being that watch the ball, in fact, my own, I just off my TV when I hear to I go back and sleep. But that is not the problem. The money is not too much. The problem is that you can see when the president gives, he don't do like this. He removes subsidies, he didn't do the follow-up. That is number one. Number two, I saw in the TV yesterday some director in Ebonyi. See the type of car they give them. The governors, they do for you, they get their pension, get their gratuity. So they are in the bush. Police are crying. Why don't you do the same thing for them?
Period.
There's money. Do this thing. As you want to do it. That this one is okay for them. Let them even you do unknowingly or not knowingly, it's their love. Let them carry on so that you build up the other people, but help the other side.
Exactly.
Spread
the goodies.
Spread the goodies.
Spread the goodies. Thank you. That's the whole essence. That's the whole essence.
Truly.
We need to spread.
Maybe we watch the highlights again. Maybe we should watch the highlights again because
we need to spread good life around all sectors, around all.
And that's why I'm calling that. It's not only the government. It's not the federal government that will do some things for us that is needed to be done. We should know that the government, the FG, has put some mechanism in place. If those people now execute it,
I agree.
The glory will be back to
let's
them.
take probably the last call, maybe the last call, and then we do around. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Thank you. My name is Dr. Sunday Birthday from Bigda.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. I really want to congratulate our Super Falcons for doing us so much proud. We are so grateful because this is an achievement for us. It's not a small achievement, it's a great one. However, from what we have been discussing, I want to contribute this way. I was just thinking as we are discussing that if my sister was the one who won this award, sentimentally, you discover that I will say it is okay. But again, or it's your daughter, you won't be saying that it's too much. But objectively, honestly, you discover that on the grounds of equity, justice, fairness, and continuity, like you raised that point, can they continue
Can
doing
you sustain this? Exactly.
Can you sustain it? That is number one. Two, in the issue of fairness and equity, like other speakers have said, there are other sectors that are looking for even some mega amounts, such as 35,000. But the government keeps giving, the picture that there is no money. So how do you convince people now with such amount that they are splashed on people, despite their achievement? Every sector has got its achievement. If you go to the military, there are people who have laid down their lives, their legs have been amputated. We didn't see anybody giving anything like that. We are not angry about this, but issue of continuity and fairness.
And equity.
Now there are so much cry everywhere. People want to be paid this and that, and yet when people hear this, sir, I am telling you, if you take, census, more than 80% may not be happy about this. Not because of the girls, but because of the picture you have painted that there is no money, and yet you do this. For me personally, I would advise that maybe government should encourage more of private donations than government coffers. Bringing our money. If private give out, it will be better than government spraying this. So that is my take. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I'm grateful.
And that probably is the last call we're going to take today because we need to begin to round up. I must say a big thank you. Thank you very much, Busayo.
It's a pleasure to be here.
It means that once in a while, on a more regular basis, we can have you.
I'm happy for the Super Falcons.
Yeah, I'm happy for them too. But please, federal government, help find a way of spreading this across board.
Across board.
Busayo has put in so much in journalism.
No, I saw my colleague. let me read what my colleague just wrote.
We don't have the time.
He said, dear President, At least some journalists have been dying, were there supporting, shouting. They should also, we are supposed to be valued.
All right.
Seriously.
That's the whole essence.
Supposed to be given something.
Like this last caller from Bida said, on the grounds of sustainability, of fairness, of equity.
Some of us were at the airport yesterday for over 3 hours before the team landed.
So some lagis should have splashed on you.
We've not seen.
Thank you, Busayo.
Thank
you very much, production team. Thank you, our millions of viewers from around the world. Thank you so much for sticking to Kaftan Television. Please stay tuned to Kaftan Television. This is where it's happening. This is the TV for now. And I invite you once again, please be part of my show in the evening from 8 to 9. It's called Matters Arising, where we look at issues like this. And you'll be glad that you're part of it. At this point, it's bye for now. My name is Dayo Omogun.
And Busayo Loker is my name.